Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a nice summer and you're all enjoying the summer camp. Today I'm going to talk about the um, grocery store example using Flexim, and this is going to be related to grocery store management, and this can be implemented in general for any store. So let's start with our source entrance. Let's take a look at here. Um, Arrival style is enter arrival time by default, and flow item class is person. So the source will be generating um, customers entering the store. Enter arrival time is exponentially distributed with an average of 2. Flow, uh, the arriving customers will be sent to first available port, and there's going to be a single port, which is going to be the first rack right here. No triggers, no labels, and in the general part here there is no input port as we have the source, no central port. Output port is rack 1, so we connected the entrance to rack 1 right here. You can drag down rack right here to the 3D environment. Maximum content 100, place in bay, random bay, place in level, random level, minimum dwell time by expression, so these are by default. Size of the table, let's talk about this. Number of bays 5, so we have 5 bays here. Width of bays 2 meters, 2 meters per bay, and we talk about that in the past. The setup that you have for the units is the setup you have overall for the entire program that you're setting up right now. So as we had meters, this is 2 meters, and the number of bays 5, number of levels 6. So there are 6 levels here, and level of height of levels 1 meter. As we have 5 bays, they are all here, and level 1, if you want to modify everything, you can modify them, but we are just going to keep them as they are. Flow, again, first available port to be sent. There's nothing else here. Triggers, none. Labels, none. General, again, here we have input port as the entrance. No central port. Output port, rack 2. So after customers shop at rack 1, they move on to rack 2 by default. It's exactly the same for rack 2. It's exactly the same as rack 1. So here rack part is same, size table same, flow same, triggers none, labels none. General, as the input is rack 1, no central port. Our output port is rack 3 right here. Therefore, after customers are done shopping at rack 2, they move on to rack 3. Right? Let's click on the queue here. Maximum content is 1000. We check last in first out, which is LIFO right here. Item placement, horizontal line, stack base by 0.1. Flow is again first available, port to be sent. No triggers, no labels. General, so after customers shop at rack 3, they go to the queue, which is the waiting line that we set up here. Therefore, input port for the queue is rack 3. Let's take it. Let's take this here. So input for waiting line is rack 3. Again, there are no central ports. Output ports, cashiers 1 through 3. So as you can see, here are the processors we have. Customers shop at rack 3 and then they move on to waiting line. After that, they go to the cashiers right here. All the cashiers are identical. Cashiers 1 through 3. No setup time. Maximum content 1. That means they help out one customer at a time. Process time 10 seconds, as we set up at the very beginning in seconds. No breakdowns. First available port to be sent again, as always. No triggers, no labels. General input is the waiting line we have. So customers go from waiting line to the first cashier. When the first cashier is available, no central port. Output port is the exit, which is the sink that we set up right here. Second cashier is identical to the first cashier, therefore you can just copy cashier 1 by Ctrl C and you can paste it here as Ctrl V. Process time again 10 seconds for serving, for processing a customer, and here cashier 3 is exactly the same, therefore I'm not clicking on them. Let's run this model. So as you can see, you don't see the customers shopping in this area, but they line up here. So let's increase the speed now. After a little while, after about 140 or 160 seconds right here, the waiting line gets really long. So this is a problem in a grocery store because customers may not want to wait in the line, and it's not really pleasant for the shopping marketplace. Therefore, we can modify this by adding another cashier, and this